ట్వీట్ కావచ్చు, ఒక ఈమెయిల్ కావచ్చు, ఏ ప్రాబ్లం అయినా సోను సూద్ ఉన్నారంటారు. సో సోను సూద్ ఈరోజు హైదరాబాద్లో ఉన్నారు. స్పెషల్ ఓపెన్ టాక్ ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్లీ ఫర్ NTV చేయబోతున్నారు. సో సోను సూద్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు. हाय सोनू, हाउ आर यू डूइंग? आई एम डूइंग गुड. तो हैदराबाद आते हो, कुछ ना कुछ नया करते हो, तो चलो आज ड्राइव करते हैं आपके साथ.
चलिए साथ में चलते हैं.
चलो, so we'll drive with Sonu. Come with us. So you come for your movie shootings, you come for your promotions. So are you that pakka commercial hero or are you a charity commercial hero?
No, I think it's very important to be a charity commercial hero. Then only you can become a real hero. I think it's very important to do your work off camera than on camera. You know, on screen you have been doing a lot of things and all, but I think when you are not on screen, so a lot of people are expecting a lot of things from you. So I think that's what you need to live. And today also the mission is the same. A lot of people say that, you know, we want to save lives, we want to help people. How can we do that? So I think that's what we have conveyed, that you can join our hands in a mission to save lives. So that's what we have started today.
When it comes to motivation, what motivates you the most?
I think a smile on a needy face motivates me. When someone comes to your house with a hope that okay, once you meet, you know, Sonu, things can change, they can get rid of their problems. So the faith they have in you, that motivates you. That, you know, someone has sold a mobile phone or a cycle or a cooler in their village and they bought a ticket to reach out to you. And when they come with a lot of hope, so I think it's your duty to just give you 100% and try to save a life. You know, I think that's what I've been trying to do.
We have seen in the past also, be it Twitter or Insta or Facebook, you're always active with technology and now an app. So what do you think? You're a very tech savvy person?
I'm an engineer, electronics engineer, so somewhere technology runs in my blood. You know, we have created a lot of platforms where, you know, people can get jobs, people can do good, people can help others. A lot of things we have created, and I'm sure that, you know, this is one of the most special platforms and very close to my heart. That will you know, motivate people. That will put them in a mission to do something right, and they are on 24/7. Yeah.
The title of the book was I am no Masiha, but you are Masiha for millions of people. And so do you think this Masiha can become a politician very soon? If not a politician, a leader?
I don't know, you can be a leader without getting into politics also. You can, today what we are doing, U-Blood, I think it's also a kind of a leadership only, where you send a message to the nation and you say, okay, come and help others. So I believe, yes, when you are into politics, the range is bigger. But yeah, I think they are doing their bit. But I think I would like to stay away from that and do my bit. And you know, I'm thoroughly enjoying the space. Lots to do, lots to learn. But yes, I'm ready to explore.
When you can be the brand ambassador for Delhi, for the education, then why not a political full-time leader?
I think as an actor, I have lots to explore. You know, I have to do many more films. I'm starting a couple of movies next month. So yes, this is my first love, acting, and I still feel there's a lot of actors still left in me. Politics can always take a backseat as of now, and you know, you can do it that any time in your life. So yes, now it's more into acting and the charity work that I've been doing.
So as a brand ambassador for Delhi, tell me what are the developments going on? And you went and met many people there.
Yeah, you know, the mentorship is a great platform. You know, in fact, people when they are studying, they don't know where to go, how to approach you know, people. So you can be a mentor for someone, where you say, okay, so and so needy child needs a mentorship, how to take his life forward. So you can adopt that individual and you can help them achieve their goals. So I think it's a great platform. It's changing a lot of lives, and I'm glad that you were able to bring that.
When you talk of changing lives, so do you want to say something about changing lives? Because many people have a lot of money, they want to do a lot of things, but they don't know where to start.
The biggest lesson that I've learned from past 2.5-3 years is when I was sending people back to their homes. There were close to 7.5 lakh people. And when we were sending them back to their homes, you know, they were the ones who became our volunteers. They were the ones who were helping people in their different respective villages. They were the daily wage earners, you know, some 200 rupees, 150 rupees, but they were saving lives once they got connected. So the moral of the story is you don't have to be rich, famous, or wait for a moment to give back to the society. You can just start it today by just connecting those dots, connecting a needy with someone who can help the needy. So I think when you become the Zaria, when you become a connection between those things, I think you have done your part as a charity.
So do you think you're the mediator for many organizations, NGOs, and also for the government?
Whoever been approaching us, whether it's in education, whether it's in the field of medical, whether it's job employment. So I try to do my bit. I've been trying to connect with a lot of industries, a lot of education institutes, pharmaceutical companies, hospitals. So where we help people, we have done close to 4,000 surgeries now, life-saving surgeries. So this was not possible if we didn't have good people around. So yes, people are there who want to be a part of your missions. You just have to keep on inspiring them and do your bit. With full trust and with full focus. Yeah.
So how do you say no to people when they ask you for so many favors, but sometimes you may be able to do it, sometimes not?
I think if you put an effort, that's more important. It's not sometimes that all the people who come to you, you're able to help them. But they have to see that how much effort you had put into help those individuals. I think that's what it matters. And when so many people come to us now, like I said, we've been helping for past 2.5 years. So now it's there, we are there, and we know how to guide them, get them good medical services or education or jobs, and also the network is growing every single minute, and I think that's what is making things happen.
As a child, did you ever participate in a essay writing competition where they said, मैं प्रधानमंत्री बनना चाहता हूँ, मैं चीफ मिनिस्टर बनना चाहता हूँ? अगर हाँ तो क्या लिखा था आपने जब?
Giving was the biggest, thing that you can do in your life. So, and I think that's what the school I was brought up in. In fact, my mother and father also believed that there's nothing better than giving back to the society, and I think I'm just trying to follow their footsteps.
So what is the main motto of this mission?
In COVID also you saw a lot of people struggled because of the blood, the plasma, they were not getting and all. It's a total free platform, it's a total charity based platform where U-Blood, people can register themselves. So any a donor and someone who requires the blood, so both can come.
So put some light on your upbringing in your school days, college days, how connected you were with your friends there.
I was born in Patiala in Punjab, and I was brought up in Moga, where I did my schooling, and all the friends and all were from there, and I'm still in touch with them, most of them. But then I did my engineering from Nagpur. So that was a life-changing experience when I actually thought of getting into acting, and I thought, why not go to Mumbai and give a shot. So this is how I came to Mumbai. Never knew a single soul in the city, and I thought that but I had that belief that if I give my 100%, things will happen, and I think that belief kept me going. For many years I was not getting right breaks or job, but I knew that one day it will happen. You just have to be patient, and I was patient enough, and finally today sitting with you.
So was it difficult in Mumbai to survive or make it big?
Yes, every day is difficult. It's not that you do one movie and you achieve something and you have arrived. It's not like that. Every single day is a challenge. Every movie, every assignment that you tells you whether you did right or wrong.
When it comes to movies, when you select a script, before it was different and now it is different for you.
Yeah.
How do you select a script now, and what was the difference?
I think when you start listening to a script, when a writer or a director starts narrating a movie film to you, in first 5 to 10 minutes you know that you are doing this film or not. So no one has to convince you. From the day one I've been very sure the kind of movies that I want to do. I've been very choosy with my work. Out of 10 films that I get offers with, I do only one. So yes, as an actor, it should excite you to go on the sets every day. Because if it's not exciting and you're doing just for the sake of it, you can't do justice to the character. So I think my mode of choosing the film is it just gives you a tinkle, and you know that as an actor or as a role that you want to do, you can do magic to this, and that's how I move ahead. Yeah.
So one popular face which you think you can do a biopic of, and you feel that has motivated you always. Who would that popular face be like?
I don't know, but I think I was always a huge fan of Abdul Kalam. You know, a scientist, a visionary, someone who worked for the society. So I think if I ever get a chance, I would love to play one.
You've read his books?
I've read lot of stuff that he wrote. I've come across a lot of things. So I think he was totally different from the rest, and someone you can look up to.
Did you happen to meet him?
No, I was not fortunate enough to meet him.
Yeah. And one person who is still alive and you want to do that person's biopic, maybe a political leader. कौन रहेगा?
I don't know, but I've always heard great stories about our leaders like KCR Garu, and I think he's someone who has risen from the grassroots level and really worked hard up to where he is, and I've met him, and I think that was also quite inspiring. In fact, KTR Garu is a friend, someone I really admire. So I think maybe I would love to know more about them. Yeah.
So, given a chance, would you play KCR or KTR?
I'll listen to both the stories, and I'll try to portray their ideologies maybe someday.
So, on a movies front, what's happening? What are the latest movies you're doing?
The one we're starting with Z Studios and my home production. This film called Fateh, in which I play the title role of Fateh Singh, and it's about the lot of online frauds that are happening. Those loan apps and how they cheat people, and they blackmail people, and I think it's something that needs to be addressed. So that's why we did a lot of research on this, and now we are rolling the movie in August. September, October, we will be finishing the film. So that's one project I'm really excited about. Yeah.
Okay. And in the coming days, how do you want to project yourself? Like now you are brand Sonu Sood. So do you have any strategy like I want to become this in the coming 4 or 5 years?
I don't plan. I think it happens in your life. You can't plan things. I just believe that what I plan is that I want to do a lot of things for people. I have a lot of plans. It'll take time to execute it, but like I said, what I want to become, I don't know. I think I'll just follow the course of time and see where it lands me. But I think every day you have to give your best. You have to enjoy the space you are in. You have to earn a lot of blessings, and that's it.
So what are the main conversations you have at the dinner table with your family?
We've got really busy recently, because of all the charity work that we've been doing. So there are a lot of times the topic is the same, that okay, in Shirdi we are opening a old age home. So what status the project is on? So okay, the construction work needs to be done. This thing needs to be done. What's happening with the medical cases? So a lot of things, because my wife also gets a lot of messages. My kids also get a lot of messages for help and all. So they'll ask her, "Daddy, आपको message आया था उसका आपने करवा दिया था क्या उसका operation?" Yeah, हो गया था. We've been following up and all. So yeah, this thing is definitely a part of our life now. And otherwise, so we always plan कि whenever we get time, we will try to go on a holiday with family and all. But that never happens. We've been struggling to get time, but hopefully someday. Yeah.
What is the dream holiday you are really craving to go for?
It's been. I used to go to US every year. Post pandemic, I had never haven't been to US. My sister lives here, so we have a lot of time. So I'm really looking forward. I have some work tour coming up in August, so I'll be going there. But otherwise, recently I was in South Africa. I really loved. My family also had come for a few days, and it was a great time. But like I always say, it's not the place that matters, it's the people around you that matters. Yeah.
So the kind of bonding you and your sister have, what kind of emotional bonding you both have?
No, we grew up together. You know, my elder sister and my younger sister is too young. So me and Monica, we grew up together, and we used to fight a lot. We used to fight for remote control of a television. So I think all these things were there, and now we miss that. You know, I think when we become wiser in life, so we miss those special moments of our life. But I think now we understand each other. We advise each other in whatever we do. So I think that's what we do now.
So if you again become a child, what would you do?
I will try to relive those moments with my parents. You know, now they're not around, so I miss them, and I wish I could go back to those memory lanes and create that word again. And I think I would love to spend more time with them.
Soul Plane, your parents are already listening to you. So tell me something you would like to tell to your father for Father's Day.
I would like to tell my dad that there can't be one Father's Day. I remember 365 days, and I think every day the contribution of a mother and father is very, very special. But I think the humility that he taught me, he always used to tell me that stay grounded, help people, and that's what the aim you should have always. So I think that taught me a lot in my life, and I try to follow his footsteps. And those still miles to go, but the journey is on.
One thing you always tell your son, does he want to become an actor?
And my elder one, yes, he wants to, but he's studying, he's too young now. My younger one wants to become a cricketer, he's also working really hard. So I always tell them that, blessings is one thing that you should earn every day, because that will keep you going. Do good, help others, stay focused, give your 100%, because it's a very competitive world, and if you are not 100% on the job, on your toes, so it's not easy to survive. So I try to keep on motivating them. In today's world, the generation, there are so much of distractions around you, so it's not always easy to stay focused, but yes, I try to do my bit.
Since you're super successful, there must be a lot of evil forces or negativity around you. So how do you crack that negativity?
I think blessings of millions does that for me. They shield me from all the negative things around if they are there. But I think that's what I've learned. There's nothing more richer than to earn blessings.
So one situation where that negative force has been so much and you had suffered a little bit and felt bad about it, and then again came back. What was that moment?
You shouldn't let people affect you. You shouldn't let others rule your space, and you just have to do your bit, and I think that's what I try to do every minute.
Yeah. So millions of people who are watching. So what do you have to tell them about the system, the election system ahead, and about voting? You want to say something?
Yeah, before we go, I just want to tell everyone that your vote is very, very precious. Always choose the right man, because he's going to decide how you're going to live, how your children, how your next generation is going to spend their life with. So yes, it's a very precious thing. Choose wisely, choose the right individual, and I think that's how you can give back to your coming generation.
Do you want to say something about the Modi government?
No, I think they're doing their job. Too much of stress. People, we have gone through lockdowns. We have gone through major problems. Economy, a lot of things, and also yes, they are trying to do their bit, I'm sure, and I hope that the country recovers from a lot of problems that people are facing with employment and medical facilities. So yes, I think one day it will be fine.
So when it comes to your personal recreation, you're a guitarist?
Yeah, I play guitar
And
sometimes.
didn't you anytime feel like doing a musical concert and entertaining?
I'm not that good a guitarist, or I'm not a singer at all. So definitely I'm a better listener than a better performer.
Okay, when life seems little low but then high, what is that one song that you remember?
जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा, Oh, Hamnavas. I think that's what really matters.
वंडरफुल, हम आपका साथ हमेशा देंगे, आप भी लोगों का
Thank you
साथ
so
हमेशा
much.
ऐसे देते
God
रहिए।
bless you. Yeah, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
ఇంటెన్షన్ బాగుంటే ఏదైనా సాధించవచ్చు, అదే కదా మనం నేర్చుకుంది సోను సూద్తో. గతంలో ఆయన విలన్లా ఉన్నా సరే ఇప్పుడు అందరు ప్రేమించే హీరో అయినా. సో దట్ వాస్ ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్లీ ఫర్ ఎన్టీవీ విత్ సోను సూద్. కెమెరా పర్సన్ గణపతితో తరుణ, ఎన్టీవీ హైదరాబాద్.